I need your help. Hello, it's me, Electriarch, as you know. And, I need help with the sidelines of my series. I have been getting really stressed lately, and I have been taking full responsibility for quite a bit of the series, which includes, like, skin creation, editing the videos, scheduling everything, all that. And I've only been getting 2 hours of sleep for the past week or so, because then I need to also do school, which I've been doing for also 2 weeks. But we're not here to talk about my stress, we're here to talk about the applications that are open today. So, let's just get right into it. So, I'm going to tell you what roles are open right after I read these rules. Please stick throughout the entire video before you decide to apply. So, overall rules for behind the scenes. You must be older than 13 or 13. I'm not going to even consider if you are younger than 13. Even if you're a day younger. I mean, I might consider that because you're not even going to start your trials in that day. But yeah, you gotta be 13 or older because one, you need the Discord application, which does require you to be over 13. And also, I just feel odd with talking to someone 12 or under because this series isn't really for that audience. Number 2, no leaking information or projects. This can include building projects, editing stuff, all that. Even the music that we use in the background, I'd like if you don't leak that. That will be in the description. 3, don't ask for payment. I'm poor. Now, in the future, if you're still part of our team by then, but in the future, after doing this for a while and being able to get money, I'll start paying. Don't worry. You won't be my servant forever. You won't be an unpaid guy or an unpaid gal forever. Don't worry. 4, respect others. This is mainly meaning like voice actors and stuff. If you're like a scheduler, if you are scheduling what time for buildings to happen or voice acting to happen, if someone can't make it, don't force them to. If they can't make it, they can't make it. That's fine. Because a lot of people are going through a lot of serious stuff right now, which some serious stuff can just be school or stress. 5, we have a time frame, meaning we need to get stuff done at an according time. I'm not going to be doing uploads daily. Don't worry. I got overwhelmed doing that, and I saw that you guys were getting overwhelmed with that as well. So, I'm not going to do daily uploads. Weekly, maybe. Or maybe 2 times a week, something like that. A bit calmer. Anyways, let's go down and see what kind of roles we have. Okay. So the available applications for now, I forgot to add one, but I'll do that after. The applications are obviously, as you can see, we have the builder, so you will be building sets or landscape and stuff like that. Or you'll be decorating on the inside, stuff like that. We have the editor, which I've been struggling with. I have like 3 videos that still need to be edited, and I haven't been able to even open the editing software that I use. So, we need an editor. Please. Thumbnail artist. I would like to be able to have an actual thumbnail artist, because recently I've been just going into Minimator and just slapping some stuff in there and not knowing how to change the background, but being like, okay, I need to upload this in like 5 minutes, so just put it in. um, then scheduler. This is a really important role. Without this, I mean, we can still do stuff, but like, this is important. We need this. Because I can't go around every single schedule. Now, of course, during school days, this is probably, for scheduling, this is probably going to be more on the weekends. But yeah, gonna talk more about that once we get to that. But we have like 4 more pages to go. So let's go down a little bit. Builder rules. 1. Do not show pictures of builds for any purpose. This can even be for trying to apply. Unless we've already shown that entire building. Or maybe not the entire building, but after we show the building off, then you can take pictures of what we've shown so far in the series. Now, the reason why I don't want you to show that is because there are certain, well, people are probably going to end up figuring out you're a builder for my series, because I do credit people in the description, and one of those credits are building, and I don't want people to be like, oh, so is this a building project for Afton's Tales? Because sometimes it might not be. 2. Follow blueprints or my overall building ideas. So basically what this is meaning is I'm going to give you something to build, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a layout. After that, I want you to accordingly put out and build how I have it set up. If you have questions that you, like, if you want to change something, ask me and show me an example of what that would look like, and then I'll agree. Or sometimes I don't even need to see an example, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a better choice. 3. Be active, because we need building. I mean, we already have quite a bit done for like already season 2. So we don't really need builders that much. But we still need builders, and I would like if you would help out with that eventually, because they'll eventually be becoming a bit of a demand. 4. Be appropriate. This means obviously no inappropriate objects or pictures or anything on the set at all. Even if you do it off the set, because then eventually I'll need to see it and I'll need to get rid of it. And there's a possibility, like, even if you put it thousands of blocks away, I'm going to be using this for a really long time, because I already have quite a few seasons planned out for this series. I'm not going to say how many, because that will spoil the fun. But we have quite a few seasons. And I just don't want my plans to be ruined and go out and see something really inappropriate. So be appropriate. Editor rules. Oh wait, no, I should probably go back up to Builder. Okay, Builder. So, some requirements that I have for getting in for this. I'm going to put a Discord server in the description, and there you will be able to ask for, really any kind of, wait, what am I thinking? Sorry, I need to think about this. Okay, so there you'll be able to post examples of your building expertise, and you'll be able to say what your weak spots are, what your strengths are, all of that. So it's not really a requirement. Well, yeah, the requirement is you need to have some sort of thing that I can see that's been you building. If you're a beginner, the building trials will determine if you're allowed or not. Editor rules. Now to the editors. Don't show previews, obviously. If you show even just a slight picture of an episode, I'm not going to like that, and I'm going to have to ask you to remove that. And if you don't, I'll have to remove you from the series, and then I'll need to figure out how to remove the little bit that you've shown. Any sort of previews. Sure, certain friends I might allow you to show, because I know that feeling is just like, I feel so glad about this editing that I've done. I want to show a friend. That's fine. Just make sure they won't tell anyone. Because if they do, that'll also be your fault. My suggestion is to either invite your friends over to my cast or show the cast, which both are basically the same thing. 2, discuss with me for your input or ideas before adding. Like, if you want to add this really cool effect that you found, but I didn't say that you were allowed to at this episode, you need to come to me first and find a part where I would say, oh yeah, that's fine. And then you need to, or if I don't. If I don't say that you're allowed to, don't. 3, be appropriate. This is obvious. Like, don't put any funny soundtracks in the background when a really serious part is happening. Actually, it'd probably be best that you don't add funny parts at all unless it's a blooper. Like funny sound effects. Because this series isn't really about happy and funny kind of stuff. 4, don't grief the video, basically the same as the second. 5, don't upload my content onto your page without permission. Kind of obvious. I just don't want the work that I've done really hard to be put somewhere else. Yeah, you can say, yeah, I was the editor for this video. And then you can show the video with credits of me in there. And, of course, well, not really credits of me, but credits of the actual video. I just noticed how narcissistic that sounded. But, yeah, just show the video, at least, for credit, after it was published to the public. And 6, be active. All of these rules are going to have be active. Basically, that just means I need to be able to give you a video and you be able to give it out in at least, well, at most, probably about 4 days. Of course, if you're busy at the time, like something important is happening, of course I'm going to allow you to take a moment to go out and do that. I'm not going to be like, no, you need to edit this video. But just don't ever be like, no, I don't want to. I want to do this instead. Please don't do that, because once you apply for this, it's important. And if you say, oh, you're kind of forcing me to do this, I'm going to say this right now. I kind of warned you. You signed up for this. If you don't like it, leave. Don't spread bad things about me or the cast. Now, let's go down. Oh yeah, I did this for building too. For editing, what I would like you to do is give me a slight bit of editing that you've done for a video before. If you need permission from that person to send it, then of course don't send it. You can even just pull up a picture and do your own little edits to it. Thumbnail artist. Well, one, obviously, watch the video to know what to put for the thumbnail. If you don't watch the video and you just come asking me, like, what happened in the video? Why don't you watch it? So you know where everything is, what the little tiny details are to everything that are like, ooh, Easter egg. Stuff like that. Don't spoil details. Of course, I just said for little details like Easter eggs. But what I mean by this is, like, in my episode, what was it? It was when Cassie died. But when Cassie died, I made it so you didn't see Cassie actually being dead. But you can see a slight little ghost behind Afton in that. Basically what I'm meaning is don't put, for example, if you were to do that thumbnail, don't put Afton actively killing Cassie. But you can put tiny details that might hint to that, but you can't see exactly what it is, so people get drawn in, 3, don't add in unnecessary accessories or add-ons. So basically, if it's not mentioned in the episode and you can't see it on the Minecraft skin, don't add it. It's not necessary. 4, be active. Pretty much the same with everything else. Just, I need to be able to give you a video and you'll be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take this and put it into... I'm gonna take this video and put a picture on it. There we go. Requirements for this, I just need to see some of your art. Any kind of art. I don't care. I don't care if it's hand-drawn. I don't care if it's using Minimator. I don't care. Just, I need to see what you'll be using for your thumbnail art. And of course, we already have thumbnail artists, but it's nice to have as much as we can get surplus, And scheduler. This is a really important thing. So for a scheduler, I need you to be able to, rules. Sorry, I can't think right now. Like I said, I've been getting 2 hours of sleep. But 1, ping accordingly. So, like, if we are planning to have a building session, ping the builders and ask what times they're available. If it's for a video recording, ping voice actors to schedule for the majority or who we need. So if you're able to get the layout, and it's not really that important of videos, and I say, normally what I'll do is I'll say who we need for the videos, and then I'll have you schedule it. And, if it's for a video or if it's for a set of videos that I don't give you any major characters for, then just do whichever majority there is. Now, for who we need, if we don't have everyone, we need to reschedule for who we need. Because, that's kind of obvious. If we don't have someone who we need, we can't do the videos. Of course, we can always skip over the episode that they may be involved in. But they're just, I can't think right now, sorry. 3, don't do not leak video drops. Basically, just I'm going to be giving you a few scheduled times for when we will be in the VC recording, when we will be in the VC building, and when we will be dropping videos. So you can just kind of get all that. And yeah, just don't leak that. Oh, and also I forgot the fourth rule. Be active. That's all I ask of you. Be active. Now, for this requirement, you don't actually need anything except being able to know how to use Discord commands. But I think we are done here, and this is perfect timing because it looks like a pizza delivery guy is here. And I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna get out of here before they open the doors and stuff. So, thank you, and I hope you apply. Goodbye.